Welcome to the challenge round. Here is the breakdown. The first competitor, standing 5 feet 10 inches, weighing 245 pounds, Lionel Beyeke. And his opponent, standing 5 feet 9 inches, weighing 250 pounds, Essa Obaid. And we begin this 2010 matchup with the front relaxed. We have Essa just squeaking by with a victory in this one. And he is certainly lucky he has a superior set of abs. Because if not for that, then I would be handing Lionel Beyeke the victory for sure. Lionel has a superiority in the leg department, as well as the arms, minus the delts. I believe Essa has the superiority in that region. But anyway, Essa gets the first point. Now let's head into the front double bicep. And once again, what a tight little battle this is. Essa is once again squeaking by. His superior conditioning really is a dominant force in this competition. But gosh darn it, those legs of Lionel, just wow. I was tempted to give him the point just based on that. And his arms are much larger, but when you really look at the detail, Issa's conditioning is just on another level. Now, this is a difficult one for me to judge because Lionel Beyeke is one of my favorites. But anyway, we got to keep a cool head on this one. Let's cruise on into the following pose. Yes, the front lat spread. And yes, Lionel Beyeke is scooping up his first point. But I will say, he is in a dogfight right now. Essa is fantastic in this pose as well. But you'll notice the separation between his delt and his tricep seems to be very blurry situation going on up there. Very unaesthetically, just unpleasing to the eye, I should say. But having said that, besides that, I think Issa's may have been able to take this point. But when I look at the legs, no doubt, Lionel is taking his first point. All right, next pose. Here in the side chest, and once again, conditioning plays a major role in the victor, who is Essa Obaid. His conditioning definitely saved him in this one, because the outer silhouette of Lionel Beyeke is dominant, in my opinion. And those legs. But look at the hard graininess of Essa. Should that not be awarded? Even though I like Lionel Beyeke quite a bit, I have to give the point here because that conditioning just is top notch. Anyway, it looks like it's thumbs down for Lionel. But anyway, let's trudge on to the following pose. Here in the side tricep, and the result is no different. It is a very difficult thing to pick favorites when you have to judge these gentlemen. Heartbreaking. Anyway, another loss to Lionel. At this time, we'll have these two gentlemen turn around and display a couple of rear double bicep poses. And it looks like things are picking up for Lionel, but I'm afraid it may be far, far too late. He is definitely winning this pose due to lack of lower back there on Issa's part. Definitely would have held him down in his career. But he is getting a loss in this one. But I will say his conditioning of the glutes and even in the lower back is edging out a victory in that department only. Because Lionel is still scoring a victory for sure. And now let's have a look at these two gentlemen's rear lat spreads. And once again, here we have Lionel Beyeke scooping up another victory. This Essa Obaid, a very front-dominant bodybuilder. Now, pose for pose, he is garnering up quite a little collection of wins. But, I mean, there should be some sort of deduction in points for those front-dominant guys. Nothing worse than a bodybuilder with a fantastic front and then turn around and boom, nothing. Lionel, fantastic here in the rear lat spread and earning himself another victory. Now, at this time, I'll have these two gentlemen turn back around and blast a couple of most muscular poses. This whole competition has been tight, very tight. Close contest, close race. And this most muscular is no exception. Lionel Beyeke may be getting a little bit of a gift here from one Mark's Max Muscle, but I can justify giving him this point. His chest region is much more protruding, like booming out, and Issa's pecs are kind of sunken in a little bit, if you know what I mean. But anyway, the things that wraps it up here are those two legs that hold Lionel up. Look at the striations there. Now, yes, Issa has some feathering too, but not quite like Lionel. He's like a big bear in this pose. But anyway, let's now have a look at the final and deciding pose. And here in the ab and thigh, and many of you at home have probably already figured out for yourselves that Essa Obaid is winning this pose and winning this whole competition. I selected a very old picture of Lionel Beyeke because it is the best version of him for this pose, but no matter which way you slice it, that conditioning and those abs of Issa are just superior. But anyway, here is your winner of this challenge round, Essa Obaid. Issa will now await the challenge of another challenge round winner to do battle in the Gladiator round.